Hello everyone, I welcome you in Vidushi Vision. I am back with another video on History of India and Indian National Movement. In this video, I will be discussing topics from ancient history. My topic is the prehistoric age. So let us start the video. In this video, I will be discussing with you the division of ancient Indian history, about the Stone Age, and about the three types of Stone Age: Old Stone Age, Middle Stone Age, New Stone Age, and also about the Copper Age and Iron Age. So my question for you is that what are the another name for these Stone Age? You can drop your responses in the comment section, and I will be discussing another name for these ages in my next slides. Alright, we are going to discuss ancient Indian history, and we are going to know what are the division of ancient Indian history. Can you guess? Okay, let me tell. If we talk about the division of ancient Indian history, then it is divided into three main heads: prehistory, proto-history, and historic period. If we talk about prehistory, we will be discussing prehistoric age in this complete video. I will be telling you about this particular age only, and it is one of the category of ancient Indian history. If we talk about this period, you should note down one thing, that there are no written records available for this age. However, there are plenty of archaeological remains which were found in different parts of India, so that we can reconstruct the history of this period. But after 3000 BC, I'm talking about this prehistoric age only, after 3000 BC, when humans were evolved, means I'm talking about a new Stone Age, I will be discussing it in detail, means when humans were evolved, then some little bit informations, some ideas, and some archaeologist sayings were there, that there were some basic principles like crop cultivation, animal husbandry, and a little bit information is there about this period, which I will be discussing in this video. Next category is the proto-history. Proto-historic age is the age where we are having some written records with us. Alright, but the problem is that those written scripts haven't been deciphered yet. We can't read those written records. In fact, nobody knows what is written on those written material or on those scripts. Nobody is able to read it yet. And the example of proto-historic age is the Harappan civilization, which is from 3000 to 600 BC. I will be discussing it in my coming videos. Next is the historic period. If I talk about this period, lots of information, lots of written record is available, and it is in form of inscriptions. What are inscriptions? I have already told you in my previous video. If you have not watched it yet, you can go again and you can understand what are inscriptions. So those inscriptions are deciphered scripts, and those written material, those written record which is available, we can understand and read that historic period also. So let me discuss with you about the Stone Age. Now I will be discussing with you the prehistoric age. The first category, which comes under the division of ancient Indian history. Stone Age is basically divided into three categories, or I would say three phases: Old Stone Age, Middle Stone Age, and New Stone Age. Old Stone Age is known as Paleolithic Age. Middle Stone Age is known as Mesolithic Age. And New Stone Age is known as Neolithic Age. So this is the answer of my question, which I asked you to drop your responses in the comment section. I hope you know these answers before also, but if you are really new to this subject, if you really don't know what is history, then you can note it in your copy because it is important question for any competitive exam. Alright, let us discuss these ages in detail. Before moving ahead, one question for you. Who is he? You can drop your response in the comment section or you can Google it also. Paleolithic Age or the Old Stone Age. The word paleo means old and lithic means stone. So it becomes Paleolithic, and which is also known as Old Stone Age. The time period of this age is from 1 lakh to 10,000 BC. This age is divided into three phases: early or lower Paleolithic age, middle Paleolithic age, then upper Paleolithic age. Early or lower Paleolithic age, which is also known as Ice Age, and its characteristic features were like that there were use of some hand axes, some cleavers and choppers, and most of the material and implements were made up of quartzite rock. There are some sites like Shivalik and some parts of Gujarat and Rajasthan which are famous for lower Paleolithic age because some extracts are found from these regions, and this age is from 1 lakh to 50,000 BC. And then comes the Middle Paleolithic age, which is from 50,000 to 40,000 BC. And this age is characterized by flake industry, flake tool industry. Or because you can see the picture, there are some tools, and these artifacts, they were made up of cryptocrystalline silica. So some parts of river Narmada and some parts of south, they are famous for this Middle Paleolithic age because uh, these artifacts were extracted from these regions. Next comes the Upper Paleolithic age, which is from 40,000 to 10,000 BC, and it marks the appearance of Homo sapiens. You can see the picture, and this age were having wide range of tools made up of bones, made up of some different materials. There were bone tools, there were fishing tools, there were harpoons, there were blades, there were burring tools, and there were tools made up of different materials. And some part of Pakistan and Western India, especially the arid region, there are some sites which are famous for this Upper Paleolithic age. So this was all about in this Paleolithic age. Now next comes the another age, which is known as Middle Stone Age, and I will be discussing about it in next slide. Mesolithic or Middle Stone Age, which is from 10,000 BC to 7,000 BC. This was a transitional phase. Why? Because this phase was between Paleolithic and the Neolithic age. And It has been also referred as Late Stone Age. The people of this age, they have started hunting, fishing, and food gathering also. At a later stage, they also domesticated animals, as it was witnessed from Madhya Pradesh and Rajasthan. The Mesolithic age reflects a more specialized and efficient food collection, as well leading to the beginning of plant cultivation. This phase is technologically categorized by microlith or small pointed and sharp tools. Such tools were extremely very small and they were about 3 centimeters in length. And people also have started practicing painting. Adamgarh, Pratapgarh, Mirzapur, they are well known for their cave paintings. And Bagaur in Rajasthan is the largest Mesolithic site in India and also the most well documented site in the whole subcontinent. So it is very important point you can note in your copy, or you can search more about it. So this age was a kind of transitional phase, and there were many sites in India like Bhimbetka, and where around 500 painted rock shelters are excavated. So there are many important sites. You can Google it and you can note it in your copy. So this was all about Mesolithic age. Now I will be discussing another age in the next slide. Neolithic or New Stone Age, which is from 7000 BC onwards. The Neolithic age is also the beginning of settled life. It marked the initiation of food production. The age also witnessed the domestication of animals and cultivation of plants. While the dog, goat, and sheep, they were the first domesticated animals, wheat and barley, they were the earliest cereals grown. The inhabitants knew the art of producing fire by the process of friction. The developments in the spheres which I discussed with you, all these factors, they led to increased settlements in selected areas, and they all also led to further growth of villages and farming communities. They also started to make some good qualities of tools. So this age also underwent a significant change. They also started making potteries because there was need to store some surplus grains to hold some liquid also. They need some materials, so they started making these pots and these utensils. And all these pots and all these utensils, they were handmade. One most important point which I will discuss with you is that orchardy colored pottery, OCP, it was used by the Neolithic people. Wheel was also the important discovery during this period, and Mehergarh, a place in Pakistan now, which was in old age known as Baluchistan, is the oldest Neolithic site in Indian subcontinent around 7000 BC. There are some features of this age like Kashmir and some sites of Uttar Pradesh, like there is lots of cultivation of rice during that period of time in the district Allahabad, and Kashmir was the only district during that period where microlith was completely absent. And if I talk about some important areas of this Neolithic settlement, they were divided into three major groups: first group, second group, and third group. So, what was the first group? They were the people found in northwest area near the valley of Kashmir, and they were settled there because that place was acquainted with agriculture. Then come the then comes second group. Second group was found near south, near the Godavari river, because there was large number of cattle, sheep, and goats, and so many animals were found that near that river also, and near that place. So some people settled in the near the Godavari river, and some sites of Godavari river. Next was about the third group, which was near Assam and near the Assam hills. If I talk about the classification of this new age culture, it is divided into three stages: first, second, and third. So the first stage, it was categorized as handmade, because people they used to make pots and all those materials which was from some stones, which was made up of some stones, which was made up of sand. Second stage is the stage which marked the domestication of animals, and the third stage is characterized as the graveyard. And Palan Valley of Uttar Pradesh is a very famous site because lots of evidence of the use of pottery are found. And if I talk about more of this age, I would just say that this age was very advanced age, and they produce wheat, cotton, and they lived in mud bricks houses. Since the Neolithic settlers, they were producing food, they need some pots for cooking, eating, and drinking. So pottery was also first appeared in this phase, and only handmade pottery has been found in the early stage. So this was all about this Neolithic age. I will be discussing the next age in my next slide. So this was all about prehistoric age. Now the next is Chalcolithic age or Copper age. What are the features of this age? The features are that people started using copper instead of using stone. So their productivity, their agriculture practices, their fishing, hunting, etc. practices were improved. There were different cultures of this age like Malwa, Rangpur, Prabhas, and many other cultures you can see in my slide. Basically, Copper Age was very popular, or this the time period of Copper Age was at the time of Harappan civilization. So I will be discussing about Copper Age in more detail when I will discuss Indus Valley civilization in my coming video. Next is the Iron Age, which is also known as Megalith. Mega is a Greek word which means great, and lith is a stone. So Megalith age is also known as Iron Age, and this age was very popular during Vedic period. I will be discussing about Copper Age and Iron Age in detail when I will be discussing with you Indus Valley Civilization and Vedic period in my next video. So this was all about the prehistoric age. I will be coming with many more videos on history of India and Indian national movement. So if you like this video, please subscribe it, please comment on it so that I can make many more videos for you. Till that time, take care, goodbye.